everyone, my name's Claire Danson and I have a spinal cord injury from T5, which means that I'm paralysed from the chest down and living with a disability. Today I'm going to talk to you about why flexible working is such a great opportunity for anyone living with a disability, an opportunity to get back into work if their disability has meant that they're out of work for a while, or an opportunity to progress your career further. What are the potential barriers for somebody living with a disability to entering the workplace? I think that the biggest barrier would be anything physical. This could range from quite a large number of things. The first one could be getting to work. Physically getting to work could be quite tricky. For me personally, it would be difficult to commute with a wheelchair if I needed to, for example, get on the tube to get there. That could be my first barrier to entering the workplace. The second might be, when you get to work, is everything there accessible? Do they have an accessible toilet? Do they have a way that I could get up the stairs? For other people, those disabilities or those barriers might be slightly different, but they're all things that somebody with a disability would need to take into account. Flexible working takes that worry away. Imagine if you could work from home where you're already in a safe environment, you're already in an environment that you know, and you're in an environment where you don't need to worry about these things, enabling you to focus on the work that you're doing. The second barrier that you might have to entering the workplace could be more a mental barrier. If you haven't been in the workplace for a while, it can be quite intimidating trying to get back in, and even more so if you have a disability. You might feel more exposed than others and have that worry that people might be looking at you. Flexible working allows you to take that out of the equation and again, focus on your work. Remember, you have something vitally important to add to the workplace and to add to a company's workforce. A final barrier that I want to talk to you about might be if you need to have doctor's appointments, or you have something to do with your disability that means you regularly need some treatment, or you might take a little bit longer on sort of daily tasks that need doing. Well, flexible working again will really fit in with those things. If you need to go to the doctors, you can fit your hours around that. If there's a particular part of your day, like getting up, that takes a little bit longer, again, flexible working can work around that. So what can you do if you're somebody with a disability and you want to enter the workplace? I would consider flexible working as a perfect option for you. Speak to your employer about what that will look like. What would flexible working mean? Would it mean working from home? Would it mean having flexible hours? Fit your work in with your disability. They will go hand in hand. Your disability will not affect your work, but your work can give you so much that will help with your disability. It will give you self-esteem. It will show you how much you have to contribute. Your disability does not affect that. Don't let the thought of being tied to an office put you off working. You have so much to contribute, and the workforce needs you. So I suppose that brings me on to my big piece of advice or my insight to you, and that is, I know that I offer a lot to my work. Disability or no disability, it is important that I share what I do. You will be the same. Find your niche, find what you want to do, grab it with both hands, and flexible working can help you to get that.